The world may never know. Chapter 1-4, Monster of the Ruins. Well, apparently there's a monster.
You know what
Thanks
the
for
worst
reminding
part is,
me.
now that I think about it? If I really, really want to be an asshole about it, I could just reuse the old episode that had this footage for this level. I have this level recorded still. I still have that footage.
You still have that. We could just cut right here.
And just edit that in. Instead, just use that.
That would be hilarious.
But also, would be very weird.
It would be a little jarring. And the quality would go down tremendously.
Significantly. Oh, that capture card was terrible, but it was fun.
Yes, without it, we would never be doing this today. Probably.
Maybe. Close line. Okay, I figured out. I know you had to jump them, but I didn't know if they actually kept. Okay, so I just normally throw them, which doesn't really do much. You can. You get a few bonus points for throwing things.
I mean,
That one just died.
did just kind of...
It literally chose not to live. It's out of here. Goodbye.
It was... yeah.
And a questionable use of time. What is Fireballs? These Fireballs actually look pretty decent for what I remember.
I mean...
I like the after effect.
The little warm glow is nice.
Yeah. I was stupid. But it's fine. We can just come over here. Murder you!
Because we can.
Oh my god, Mario, please.
Ah yes, the dimensionally flipping blocks.
There's a lot of things that can flip dimensions. So we almost had to pay money for this ability.
We almost had to pay for this, and it seems like next to everything can just
Do it.
flip dimensions for free.
Or just by accident rolling over slightly differently in bed.
Yeah. Crawling out of the wrong side of the bed apparently puts you in a different dimension, which
Impressive.
makes you wonder.
Yeah, I need to explore that. I know there's a decent money grind spot, but I don't remember if there's anything else in it.
Not really.
Well, I've already committed, so I'm going back anyways.
Well, okay. I guess
Besides-
we're really stretching this one out.
Gotta pad content, clearly.
Yes.
I don't remember if there's anything of interest. There's
I
this
mean-
thing dead. There's probably some secret items. I think this is a life shroom?
Yes.
I am
It's life insurance.
pretty much that you can pay 50 coins for, or just find one here.
Yeah.
I recommend having at least one in your inventory. It's usually a nice thing to keep around, just in case.
It will prevent you from dying to stupid things.
Oh, you want to bet?
I mean, only once. But surely, surely nobody's that stupid.
Want to bet?
Yeah,
Yeah, there's just nothing here. Okay.
yes. It is quite empty aside from this one thing that you can toss at that other thing.
So let's get out of here and continue going. If I feel like it, future wing and edit this out, if you really want to do it. Or we can leave it in. It's really not that far. It doesn't take as long as the other things I've had to edit out for Wingit And Friends recordings, because DKCR was a lot of editing for random bullshit because it was just bad gameplay.
Yes.
By both me and Cameron.
Yes. Nothing like dying 30 times in one level.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
30 times.
It'll be fine. It's not like we lost 2 lives for every time we died because we had multiplayer going. No, not at all. You pick this up. Yeah, you can. You can get in. Free it.
Well,
Watch it slowly drown.
it's gone now.
It's fun to test random bullshit.
It is amazing what the game distinguishes between
Throwable
yes,
and not
you
throwable.
can pick this up, and no, you really shouldn't.
And just know you can't.
There are some things that are clearly, no, you should not pick this up. And there are some things that are, no, you should not pick this up.
Also, if you really are a weirdo, you can grind to max points here. I don't recommend it because, my god.
That sounds like it'll take quite a while.
Even with later abilities, it takes a while. It's like grinding to level 100 at the beginning of Pokemon.
Please don't.
It's
Just
not worth it. Those speed IVs are
please
not worth it.
don't.
I grabbed a key. No, I didn't grab a key.
Um,
I think I left a key in there, didn't I?
Probably? I think you left something in there.
It's gotta be, because they just flip switch and like, there's... I know what it is. I'm stupid, now I remember.
Ah, yes, that. Right.
Took me a second. I'm usually not up at this time, so my brain's kind of like, yes! Video game!
No one is paying attention right now.
My brain is
all.
slightly awake and just like, yeah, I remember doing this at some point. Goodbye. Actually, no. Goodbye. No. Bye.
And he's gone.
In the other dimension.
Ah, yes. Out of sight, out of mind.
Pretty much. Confused, wondering, how did I get here? Why did they do that? They really hammer this mechanic in at the beginning and then barely touch it in the future.
Yep. They
They want you to think it's important.
really hammer it down, like, hey, you can do this, and never bring it up.
Again. This is kind of cool. I like this little visual thing of going out of the world. I think it's neat when games visualize, acknowledge their outer bounds areas, even though they're not actually out of bounds. They just feel like they are. Also, I think Fuzzy Beetle might be one of the worst cards in the game.
I mean, they are kind of immortal, unless you know,
Throw them.
at each other.
Yeah,
Turns out, 2 immortal objects kill each other.
fair enough. There's also a neat little visual set piece. I like that one. And now we're trapped to wait 999 seconds. Or not. It does get us out fast. Useful down here? Nope.
Nope, nothing there. Narrowly.
I will not get hit by that yet.
Yet.
I make no promises for the future, because I have no idea what stupidity and fantastic, awful gameplay I will find and do.
I can make no promises to any sort of gameplay.
Oh, hey, look, I got hit finally. And knocked me off.
All the way down the
Hasn't
ladder.
even been 5 minutes, and I already made myself look like a fucking liar. God, you two, why do I do this to myself?
You're like, hey, I'm not going to take damage from that yet, knowing full well that this was going to happen.
I'm sure someone finds it funny. Then again, I guess I'm like the only person who doesn't really laugh at people's misery in video games. Also, no, you can't pick these up, even though you could earlier. But we can send them to their doom. And by doom, I mean down the hole. Slowly but surely.
They'll get there.
Eventually. There we go.
Yes.
And now, because they're all piled up, suddenly, they no longer hurt, but they also block our path back.
Well, I guess it's a good thing there's a door here.
Nope.
Nope, nothing there.
Very soon there was a hidden block. I feel like the place they would hide one.
You'd think. Probably a good opportunity. No.
And for the most interesting puzzle,
Yes. It's the classic 1, 2, 3, 4.
and sync. What? The password is.
Yes. And now, the needlessly large staircase.
Yeah, but it's a neat visual thing.
They really wanted to get that angle.
It's a nice angle. It really contrasts with the very flat Mario. It's the real world. And now, 21 minutes into the episode.
waiting for. You thought we were done with the chunks? No! More desert!
It never ends. It's dry. Gets everywhere. Warning. I really regret doing this already.
Too
It hasn't
bad!
even been 2 seconds.
Too bad! You volunteered!
I had to get something moving. Ah.
Okay, fine.
I'll be fine, I'll do it. Intrusion detected. Leave immediately or be purged. Wait, scan, initialized. Red cat detected, blue overalls detected. Level 5 mustache detected.
Only level 5?
Incredible possible subject identification. What is it impossible? What is impossible? Hold your position, searching data banks. to the Wii Shop channel on Wednesday.
Yay!
Yes, it's stupid, but I like it.
It's unfortunate.
Search complete, 1 positive match. System overload, legendary hero identified. Forgive me, I am called Fractale. My only purpose is to defend the pure heart from lawless intruders. You are late, I have waited thousands of years for your arrival. You may pass, the pure heart is just ahead.
It won't be that easy, oh no.
Who speaks?
So very nice to meet you, and your mustache. I'm Count Dex, Master of Dimensions, the pleaser of crowds. I am Dementio. Remember the name well. I know you. You're that... Were you about to say clown? I hope you were not about to say clown. It would be so very dull if your journey ended so easily. Instead, it ends with magic.
Impressive.
And zap.
Reset.
Yes, much better. Now you and this robotic guardian can spend some quality time. Yes, quality snack time. When he snacks on you. For you are the snack. That's right. Snack. Ciao! What did he just...
I am error. President key to restart.
that's
System
not
not
good.
found. Insert install this. System not found. Discovers over. Read error. Insert boot. No response. System may be melting. Select. Application error. Save your work and quit. You lost everything. Way to go, genius. Waiting for processors. 404 computer hamsters not found. Current level upgrade to Jelly Roll 1 detonation immediately. This isn't good.
That doesn't sound good.
Results go away. Yeti lip control. Alt delete.
Well,
This is a problem.
we should go quickly.
Is that pipe still there?
No.
Oh, it's gone. Oh, dear God. But yes, our first boss fight, or I guess first main boss fight, our first boss fight was unfortunately with chunks.
The first,
Real boss fight, not mid-boss.
everyone knows the mid-bosses are always unimpressive.
Yeah. This one is nice, giant, and impressive.
Dragon?
Worm? Worm dragon?
Something like that.
Lizard?
I think it's a Chinese dragon.
That could be true.
So he's gonna fly around and... He's very big.
Yeah, I don't know how we're going to defeat this thing. At least from down here.
It's gonna fly in from the right. I can sense it. You should flip back into 3D. I just know these things. Don't ask how.
I can see
I kind of have...
vision.
I can just, yeah.
And now, on top of the dragon, we get introduced to his minions. I forget what they're called, they have a name, I don't care enough to remember the name or look it up. Or use Tippy, Future Wingit if you really give a shit enough that you can do it.
I want to say they're Frackles.
Probably. And you can actually make this boss fight slightly quicker if you jump correctly. Got it.
Otherwise, you would fall off and have to go through a whole series of attacks until you jump back on his back.
Buttons, please respond. My Wii remotes are fairly old, which makes sense and is unfortunate.
I'm fairly certain it's 3 hits either way.
Yeah, per phase, anyways.
And one last jump.
Yep. Two, come on, more. System crash. Oh, yeah. I have malfunctioned. What have I done? Hero, the error is mine. I am sorry. Shame, circuit smoldering. Please, you must save our world.
And now for the really macabre part. That, this clearly robotic dragon
Is
has
alive.
bones. That's right. That dragon wasn't a robot. It was a cyborg.
This, the
Probably.
door opens.
And with this, the door opens that really we should have just gone through so long ago.
Yeah, we were kind of blinded by fear. Flux it.
Welcome, hero. My name is Merlumia. Merlumina? Merlumina.
Mario?
Mario?
Are you okay?
No, I don't think he is. I am a dormant soul. I've waited long to give you the pure heart. Yes, I have been waiting for 1,500 years. And I don't look a day over 30.
There you go, Mario found his way out from behind the pole.
Ah, good. Your presence here must mean that all worlds have begun to collapse. It's a shame, really. Yeah, they have, in fact. That's why we're here. Before I give you the pure heart, you and I must speak. Listen well, hero. Long, long ago, my people built a civilization hailed as a beacon of culture. Sadly, despite our power, there was one thing we were powerless to stop. The Dark Prognosticus. Nobody knows who authored the Dark Book. It foretold the events of the future. On the last page, it was written that a chaotic power would devour the world. I really should have taken a pen to it. We knew it had to be stopped. Our greatest minds devised a grand plan to stop the tragedy before it happened. We needed something with the pure essence of love to confront this chaos heart. The researchers set to work and they created the Purity Heart. We divided the Purity Heart into 8 pieces and hid them in different dimensions. Don't ask why. We hid them for their own protection, that's why, waiting for the day the hero would arrive. Don't ask how. Everything was going as planned, or so it seemed. But the wheels of destiny began to spin wildly out of control. It began with a very small incident. At that time, I was young and quite beautiful. I'll have you know, it started the day I met 2 very fetching young men. And you see, my life set sail towards a maelstrom of love.
Did you got a pillow or something?
You see, I asked one out, but, however, it was, well, you know. Basically it, and then I said, and he said, and then, well, you get the point. At this point, really, it's just, it's
Words.
a long story. It really is. It was quite fascinating, though, I'll have you know. It was great. And that is why we hope the Purity Heart will have the power to defeat the chaos. We honestly don't know if it does. To save all worlds, we must find the 8 pure hearts that form the Purity Heart. Because we hid them, and really we shouldn't have. And really, why did we not try and burn the Dark Prognosticus in the first place? It's a book.
Yeah?
And that is all I have to say on the matter. Were you listening carefully?
Yes!
Oh, good. I thought you were asleep.
Dark Book.
Excellent.
Pure Hearts.
Yeah, I did tell the short version, so I wasn't sure if you would fully understand. You can buy my book, though.
Buy my book.
It is up to you to find the pure hearts, for they are our last and only hope.
You have no idea if they actually work.
No idea if they work. None at all. Go forth, hero, and save the worlds. We are all depending on you and this power we created thousands of years ago and have never tested.
Did you not have fire back then? You really couldn't have burned the book? You couldn't have shredded it? You can do that by hand.
You know, we did not think of just removing the last page. Or maybe we should have just blotted it out with ink? Or set it on fire.
Anything?
No, we decided to use sorcery, witchcraft, and voodoo.
To solve the problem. Anyways, end of chapter!
Before disappearing, Merlumina had entrusted Mario to save every world, all of them. She had waited 1,500 years to deliver the message to the legendary hero. It's a long time. With the second pure heart in hand, Mario was in great spirits. But 6 pure hearts still remained to be found, and the journey had just begun. With a flutter, Tippy said, I think we'd better return to Flipside.
Sure.
The weight of every world's fate once again rested on Mario's shoulders. Do you want to save your progress? Yes, yes we do. And with that, we will see you next time.
In the next episode. Yeah, next episode. Yep.